Ah, Blizzard, the company of infinite wisdom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 healers in this particular BG, which is TOK. Really, you just AFK out. There's just no way you can possibly win this. Because the healers are going to hang around, circle jerk each other, heal, 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 heal. Yeah, big mess. Just AFK out. Here's a tip for all those out there that are wondering, how do you win IOC? How do you protect glaives? You get every single possible Death Knight to protect the glaives. Death Grip, Chains of Ice, lock them down, get them away from the glaives. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but somebody summoned a DOOMGUARD, as you can see, who's going to help protect the glaives. Sort of, kind of. He's kind of like a player. He just ignores the glaives. So if you ever wonder where the pet AI intelligence comes from, it comes from players. But yeah, there's the DOOMGUARD now. He's just hanging around looking for something to destroy. That's his purpose in life. But yeah, there's a glaive just right in the line of fire from the cannons. Demon Hunter sailing down. But if you're a DK, Death Grip them, Chains of Ice, lock them down, silence them if they're a caster. It's pretty simple. It's the way to go. I don't understand why every single DK just doesn't head over and protect the glaives. They're the best class to do it. They really are. Of course, a priest's pretty good with a mind control, but mind control's got a cast time, and Death Grip's got what, a 5-second cooldown with all the reductions. So yeah, if you're a DK, go and protect the glaives, or of course you could summon a DOOMGUARD to get the job done. Sorta, kinda. It looks cool. Does it really work? No, the DOOMGUARD doesn't necessarily work. He doesn't like to work. That's just the way it is. Anyone who's ever watched one of my videos knows that I've been ranting and outright chastising pre-mades for years, literally years, since WOD, maybe even MOP. But if you ever wonder what a pre-made looks like, how you could define a pre-made, well, this is basically it. Here I am, I'm trying to take farm. I got a druid here with me, that's my buddy Fel Wizard. And basically we start off in a 2v2 actually, and then there's another druid, so it's kind of like a 3v2, but watch what happens. Now all of a sudden Elvis here, I'll call him Elvis because his name is EVS, which is a stupid name, so we'll just call him Elvis. And then you see to the left, Mixers is the hunter. But watch what happens. This is when you know that you're in a pre-made, because no one can possibly respond this fast unless they're talking in chat. You can't, well, I mean talking in chat in a sense in a Discord. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's more in the back. There's 6, 7. There's about 8 hordes show up in a matter of 10 to 20 seconds, which is just absolutely insane. This is a pre-made, folks. We're up against a pre-made. They're basically communicating in Discord, and meanwhile we are communicating in BG chat, so you decide which is better. It's often who can get there first, who can mobilize first, and in this case, this is what a pre-made looks like. I don't know why you're just not doing an RBG. You get better rewards, it's that simple. Actually, I do know why. You just want to raffle stomp people, that's all. Better things to do, better things to see. Why should I wait at Waterfall in Seething Shores? Well, I'll tell you why, because I have calculated that this is going to pop next, and I want to try to capture the node. And apparently this other guy who's with me, this other priest there you see him, he's kind of hobbling around, kind of put this in slow motion at about 80% speed. There he goes. Yeah, no need to wait here. I got better places to go. Like I'm going to go grab the Zerker buff and go to another node, because this guy's got the node. It's not like the Horde are going to say, gee, that Horde is ripe to be mined. I'm going to go get it. Oh yeah, oh my God, that's exactly what they're doing. My God, they actually know the objectives as opposed to my team. So now I'm on the wrong side of a 3v1, and it's gonna be thanks for playing, Lux, and the Horde are gonna take the node. Let's face it, we're not gonna take the node in a 2v3, but we could delay the Horde. But here, why is this guy going to another place that's not where he should be? That's a legit question, why? There's an old song by an old artist. The artist is Neil Diamond, who you might be familiar with Sweet Caroline, especially if you're in Massachusetts and you're a Boston Red Sox fan. Big tune there. But Neil Diamond did a slew of tunes over a 30-year career, 40-year career, and he did this song called Forever in Blue Jeans. I don't know why the song comes to mind. I hate the song with a passion. but I'm forever in combat, so they share the same word, and that's why I'm thinking forever in blue jeans. I am literally in combat for quite some time. Now, yes, currently I am in combat, so it makes sense for me to be in combat. But soon, we're going to give a Hallmark card to the DK, say thank you for playing, thank you for being on the wrong side of a 1v6. As you can see, the fight's over, but I'm still in combat. Shadow apparitions? Maybe somewhere out there? No. My pet somewhere out there? No. Why am I still in combat? I'm not catching aggro from anything. There's nothing around me to catch aggro with. Why am I still in combat? Guess what? You guys are gonna have to watch this for a while because I'm gonna be in combat for a while. Why does this? Now I'm trying everything here. I really am. I was thinking to myself, oh, I could shadow meld because currently I am a night elf priest, but this was before I was a night elf priest. So now I'm thinking, okay, sometimes when you're in combat, you go and you attack something, kill it really quick, and what happens is once that fight is over, then you get out of combat. But no, that's still not the case. It's been over a minute, and I'm still in combat, and I'm absolutely catching aggro from 0 NPCs or players, and I've done 0 damage in the last minute or so. This is just terrible. So now I'm doing what I said. Okay, quickly kill the Frost Wolf, and I should be out of combat. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe, see, just duck forever in combat. I can't even mount. If I was a shadow, I was going to say I could shadow meld if I'm a night elf, but I'm not a night elf, but currently I am. This is an older clip where I was a void elf. Void elf, night elf, both good for priests. Anyway, so now I got to walk all the way to the horde base, and it's been almost 2 minutes, and I am still in combat. One thing I've always praised WoW for are the responsive controls, the combat controls. Although they're very old, they're actually very good. But when you start stacking systems, now I'm not 100% sure this is the case, but when you start stacking multiple systems, in other words, PvP talents, legendary, soulbinds, conduits, and all these stacking systems, what ends up happening, you get something like this. I could be wrong, that's my guess, but this is ridiculous. I'm still in combat. Forever in combat, and I have attacked no one except for the DK, and that was almost 3 minutes ago. This is usually what happens, as I mentioned earlier in a clip about a pre-made, when you could tell you're in a pre-made. Now this is not the case. What happens is an indication of a pre-made, but in the time frame or the parameters that it happens in, because I barely come out of stealth, and this is almost capped by the horde by the time. So they were just converging, they were just doing the objectives in this case, but this is kind of what happens when you are in a pre-made. Like I said, this is not an example of that. This is just an example of being in the right place at the wrong time, so to speak, because I'm still in stealth at this point, so there's no way that this monk is gonna blow the horn of Gondor and look for aid. Now I'm out of stealth, and all of a sudden, there's like 6 horde converging on this node. 6. This is just the horde knowing what to do, and the alliance being totally clueless and being where they shouldn't be or don't need to be. That's just normal in any given BG. Don't you think? Am I wrong? Alliance bad? In case you're wondering where your DoorDash guy is when he's not delivering dinner or lunch to your house, well, he's in Alteric Valley, except this isn't the DoorDash guy, that's another guy. This is Louis Diamond Phillips, who's an actor that nobody knows about, except he doesn't have Diamond in his name. His name is just Louis Phillips. So I throw a poly on him because you don't want to engage these guys, these mini bosses in Alteric Valley, because when you do, all of a sudden the horde show up to backcap, and then you're fighting a mini boss and a horde, and that's not a good thing. But some people just haven't gotten a memo on this. So I have him poly to watch the hunter in the background, of course. It's always a hunter. It's always a hunter. There he is. He's like, oh, kill mini boss, kill mini boss. Oh, it was my pet, dude. It was an accident. No, it wasn't your pet. So, of course, Louis Diamond Phillips is coming after me, so I re-poly him, okay? So that's the strategy. It's the second time I poly him, but apparently the hunter just doesn't care. He's gonna take him out. Even Muffin top DPS, as I poly the dude for a 3rd time, Muffin top DPS grips the hunter, says, Hunter, stop being stupid, but he can't help himself. And he pops him out of poly for the 3rd, 4th time. I lost count. Poly him again. This is like poly number 4, poly number 5, and the hunter Murder of crows. Murder of crows counters poly every single time. Yeah, it's always a hunter. My name is Luxeley. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Leave a like on the video because it helps out the channel. The channel needs some help. For some reason, nobody watches my videos, except you guys, because you're great. Thank you for watching, and I'll leave you with a final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, make your day epic.